Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning. Welcome one, welcome all. Most importantly, chat, welcome to the stream. It's good. It's good. Happy to be here. Happy to have everyone here as well. I do not feel well, truthfully. So I apologize ahead of time if I have like zero energy for this. But we're here. We're live. Soul, what's good? Good to see you. Yeah, I don't feel well, so again, I apologize ahead of time if I'm a little quiet. Don't really have a lot of energy for for what's going on. Yeah, apologies in advance, but it's good to be here though. Good to be here. I'm happy to have y'all here. Again, hope everybody's good. All as well. Football as well. Today we're gonna play some more F125. Continuing our MYTEAM career mode. Depending on how the race goes, maybe we'll play a little bit of LMU. Kind of the same vibes as yesterday, essentially, and then go from there. Yeah, I'll just kind of go from there. I think tomorrow I'm gonna stream LMU. Normally I save that for Fridays, but I really want to play LMU. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. But good to be here. Happy to have you all here. Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't think I've ever had this flavor. I like that. It's no Red Bull. I do like that. Also, just want to throw it out there here at the start of the stream. Over on YouTube, we're at 1,599 subscribers, which is crazy in its own right. But we're literally one subscriber away from 1,600. So if y'all are tuning in and maybe are new to the channel and you'd like me to see, hit the sub button. Get us to that 1,600. That'd be great. Great. TikTok, we're fucking climbing over there too, which is awesome. Coming up on 400 followers on Twitch, man. Like the growth has been nice. It's been good. It's been good. Kieran, hello. Hello. Okay. Anywho. Folks, welcome back to another episode of our MYTEAM career mode. Episode number 66. Episode number 66. Season 3, round number 18. Singapore Grand Prix coming up here. If you missed yesterday's, you didn't miss much. That was a miserable time in the very short amount of time that we raced. Baku, I had decent hopes. I didn't think we were going to do anything crazy, but like, you know, I had decent hopes at least. Yeah, it went very poorly. It was heavy wet, heavy rain conditions. Or full wet, heavy rain conditions for the race, and I just couldn't get the car to stop. The car just wouldn't stop. It just slid every time I hit the brakes, and I might have set a record for most flashbacks in a single lap, to be honest with you. But yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. So after lap 1, We eventually ended up crashing, and at that point I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I mean, ultimately, that's kind of championship over for us, I think. You know, we're 90 points back. Sorry, no, we're 110 points back from Charles with only 7 races to go. I mean, it would take an absolute miracle for us. A miracle and then some, to be honest with you, for us to be able to close the gap to Charles and even overtake him. So, again, I think that's effectively season over for us in that regard. You know, over in the constructor standings, I mean, McLaren have pretty much wrapped that up as well. So hopefully we can at least hang on to P2 in both cases here. Aiden's been performing pretty decent for the team. You know, so again, we'll see what happens. Time will tell. Time will tell. Yeah, we'll kind of see what happens. Let me take a look. Development. Oh, change the regulations announced. So 3 different departments and some reg changes. Now, thankfully for us, we have so much money and so many slots available that we could easily do all this. We could easily adapt all these parts over before the start of the new season. Okay. Well, I mean, that's something at least. Hey, there's some excitement in this career mode for a change. That could actually change a lot for next season, to be honest with you. Maybe some of these other teams don't adapt everything over and, you know, end up struggling because of it. That, you know, that actually kind of gave me a little bit of excitement for next season. Where before I was debating on whether or not I was going to do a season 4. And I honestly still might not. But, I mean, again, when you look at the R&D chart and, like, that's what you see, it really does kind of make you sit there and go, like, when you're stuck at this level for so long, you just almost don't even really want to play anymore. There's no more progression. Nobody's getting really reset. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Anywho, me and little bro started playing a 2-player career together and picked Ferrari. Hell yeah. It's cool. Yeah, I'd like the idea of doing a 2-player career with you know, a friend or 2 or whatever, but my one friend, I see him playing this all the time. I know he's doing a thing with his brother, like a 2-player career with his brother when I see him playing. And then my other friend just doesn't own this game. But even then, like, for how often I make mistakes in this game, I couldn't do a 2-player career if I wanted to, you know? I'd spin way too often. But yeah, again, chat, like, when you see that max level performance, it's just like, it just makes things brutal. Makes things brutal. But hopefully with these regulation changes, or, you know, whatever fuck's happening to where we have to adapt all these parts, hopefully that'll at least help us maybe get a little bit of variety going. Yeah, I don't know, but I guess time will tell on that one. I guess time will tell on that one. DNF 2 times already. We just finished the 6th round. Yeah, I would probably DNF more, to be honest with you. That, and that's it. Go to this event. Sure. Yeah, we're at a point in this career where everything just means nothing. Want me to spend some money? Sure. Can't spend it on anything else anyways. Can I develop a car? No, because I have everything I can get. So I mean, like, there's just so much about this career
again.
that I'm
Got
just,
another
like,
question for you.
kind of over with at this point, chat. Just because, again, we've like literally done everything. Whoa, 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 whoa. 30-second timeout here. Well, that's huge. Lewis Hamilton is retiring. And the reason why that's huge is because that's our driver. That's our guy. And we signed him to a contract. Can I can't even talk to anybody else. So wait, how does that work? Do I have to, I mean, I guess I just wait till I don't understand how that works now. So, like, because now, like, I already sent him a contract offer to bring him back for next year. And he signed it. So, but now that he's retiring, like, do I have to wait until the off season to sign him? I'm honestly kind of confused. Or to sign somebody else, rather. Honestly kind of confused. What's up, Kirks? Hello. Honestly kind of confused. But that's massive news. Massive news, chat. Sure. That's huge. That's huge. Well, I guess we're not getting Lewis's 8th title then. I guess that's not happening. Blake Dog, what's good? What's good?
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
Yeah, that's massive news, chat. That is massive, massive, massive news. So now, yeah, I mean, now the question becomes, like, okay, George is out there, he's available. My thought is I would like to bring him in as a replacement for Lewis. It's always kind of my thought whenever Lewis retired. But here we are. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Did the stream just start? Yeah. Same thing happened to me with Verstappen. I'm pretty sure they just signed someone for me. Brother, I'm telling you right now, if the game just randomly signs someone for me, I am uninstalling said game and not playing it until the DLC comes out. I am letting that be known right now. If the game just randomly signs someone for me, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be very upset. Fair enough. I mean, well, all right. I mean, if that person ends up being George Russell, then I guess I can't really be that upset. But I'm still gonna be upset. Awesome Sauce, what's good? I haven't seen you in forever. Chat, I apologize in advance here. If you're just tuning into the stream, again, I'm a little under the weather today. I don't feel great, meaning I probably don't sound great. So, I apologize. But we're grinding through it. God, for no rain. Yeah, we got Singapore next. Awesome Sauce, how you been, dude? How you been? I haven't seen you in the stream in a long time.
Welcome to the approaching dusk here in Singapore. On Sunday, this will be a night race. But for now, we've got a little bit of daylight to see us through practice. And we've got your company too. Great to have you with us.
I hate this track. I've been good, man.
Radio check. Radio check.
Good.
Radio check.
Good. Thanks for asking. A lot's changed on the channel since the last time I've seen you. Alright.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
We don't have new parts on the car.
Okay, track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to 10 and get yourself in the zone.
Also, chat. No technical difficulties. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. But the overlay's working. Stream's not lagging. It's a miracle. A miracle. It's actually able to launch the game, hop in game, and just start playing game. Beautiful scenes. Dude, TikTok is fire, by the way. I thought I was an OG, but I'm not even close. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Kirks? Oh wait, are you talking about? Oh, God. Are you talking about the like the video I put out yesterday? Is that what you're talking about? I didn't even make that. TikTok themselves made it. And I was like, oh yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, it was actually kind of cool, because, like, it made me sit there and, like, some of the clips it showed, like, again, it's, you know, small amounts of those clips, but some of the clips it showed, like, I knew exactly what it was, when it was, like, what it's from, whole 9 yards. Yeah, no, it's cool to see that progress. Now, all of those, like, a lot of them came from 2023, 2024, 2025. So even though it says like 5 years on TikTok, it only showed a couple years worth. And I have some even older clips than those that it showed. F1 here meant to be FP1? Yeah, it's pre-practice one. What the fuck? Why am I so slow? Am I just that ass shot? Yeah, I don't know why there's no F. Oh, pull in on the break there. My frame rate is so shit right now. Not back up, but not a bump it. Overcut. Good Mohammed. Definitely wasn't Darlene's. Definitely not. That's pretty early on the break. 6 vacuum cleaners broken. Yeah, I gotta change the air filter. Surely I'll hit one of these snap targets. Little drift. Tried modding F125 and it broke my game and won't launch. What did you try doing? Tried modding livery? That's weird. Weird. You add the SERPs shit? SERPs file into your files? Yeah, 'cause you need that in order to make the mods work. Without that, it won't work. So without that, yeah, your game might not launch. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I personally never really had that problem, so I can't really speak to it too much. I would just try to, like, if it's still giving you issues, I would just kind of essentially delete any mods by, either verifying files, like validate your files in Steam, and or just uninstall, reinstall, and then try again. Love how the game looks, but they have to add mod support. I mean, there technically is mod support. I just wish it was a little bit easier and they didn't keep dwindling the mod support each year. Each year is getting like harder and harder to mod the game, unfortunately. My frame dropped so much in this last sector. And it's throwing me off. Everything gets so choppy. I want my frames. Give me a second, chat. Sorry. There we go. Ray tracing makes the game look so much better, but like, I need the frame rate. I need the frame rate. I can play this at 60, no problem, but anything lower than that is brutal. Which is crazy that, you know, I'm struggling to maintain 60 frames on my PC. What I have, I should have no problems doing that. Hi, tower. Alright. Hit one
Over,
half
but I'm
time.
afraid we didn't get what we
Look at
needed.
us.
We're going to have to run it again.
Look at us. Tower, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, lowering the graphics is, I mean, yeah, obviously that's how you're going to get better frame rate. But, like, again, with the PC I have, I shouldn't have to, I feel like I shouldn't have to turn that stuff off in order to get higher frame rate. You know what I mean? I should be able to consistently keep 60 FPS. Fortunately, this game's just not very optimized for PC anyways. Like it is, but it isn't. Watching on YouTube all the time? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Exiting the double left-hand handed at the end, it drops my frames to like 20 for some reason. Interesting. There's some tracks that are definitely a little bit more intensive than others for me. Baku's one of them. This is one of them. Just because there's so much going on. And so much that's trying to render and load in. Vegas is another one. But without ray tracing, it's fine. Without ray tracing, I don't really have to worry. Nanobytes, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What I do know is I can barely run ACC. I don't think I've ever really had problems with ACC. I think that's always been kind of fine for me. What serial do you recommend? It depends on your budget. Depends on your budget and depends on what you're going for. And what you play on too. Because honestly, I would say like at this point, pretty much anything that Moza has to offer is, in my opinion, best out there for the price. But play on like PlayStation, for example, Moza. So it depends on. Yeah.
Checks complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
Favorite F1 driver? Favorite F1 driver? I don't really have a current favorite. I'm a big Ferrari fan, so really whoever drives for Ferrari is kind of my favorite right now. Growing up, I was a big Michael fan, and then Seb, then Daniel, and after Daniel left the sport, I said left, but really kicked out of the sport. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite right now. Hey, Desire. Budget is 100 to 300, and I play on Xbox. Budget's 100 to 300. Play on Xbox. You might be able to get. I don't know. Double check Bose's website, but like the R3 bundle usually is on sale for like 300. I don't know if it works on Xbox though. You have to double check that. I think it does, but double check that. Otherwise, like Fanatec has like a ready to race bundle. I know that is at that price point, but either one of those will at least get you a direct drive wheel compared to anything that's like gear or belt cover. R3 does work on Xbox. Check confirmed. There you go. So your kid need to buy 5090 or 8 gigs of DDR5 RAM? You know, for real though. Osama bin Russia. They're streaming tomorrow? Yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow. We'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm thinking tomorrow we're gonna do LMU, honestly. A little deeper. Snap there. That doesn't sound right? Oh shit. that, chat. Wall there? Oh, thanks, Batman. I don't know. Doesn't sound right? What do you mean? Hey, we'll see. No one else. See ya. Schumacher in 2026 WDC? I don't know if that's possible, Chief. Anything over R12 is overkill, right? No. I don't think so. Mostly because, like, you're gonna get a bigger sense of detail in what you're feeling. You know what I mean? And obviously, you're not gonna run it at the max 50-meter level because, well, you'd fucking break your wrist if you try doing that. Got the Ferrari cycles back. Yeah, for real. That was a pretty terrible lap.
We didn't really get the data
Sell
we
your
needed
house
on
to
that
buy
run.
32
You might want
gigs
to
of
give it another go.
VR5. Actually, though. Come on, bro, you could win. We're probably not going to win. But, I mean, this is just practice, though. So. Think you left track limits? I don't think so. I just realized what you said before. I love Ferrari, but I hate their team right now. I love where they're at right now. Apparently, they're great. I love Ferrari right now. Something. Okay. Looks like we're okay. Okay. Anyway. Lewis 2026? I doubt it.
And if today's practice is anything to go by,
I think
we're
if anything,
in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
If what other teams are saying is true, I think, if anything, it's going to be Max again. You know, apparently Red Bull's got the car to beat right now. So, yeah, everybody was talking about how Merc, you know, apparently had this crazy engine. Now they're going to be incredible. And then testing came along, and now everybody, including Merc, is saying that Red Bull is like the standard to beat right now. So, turns out you can't use your extra horsepower if you can't get off the line. That is true. That is true. What a wild time, man. What a wild time for F1. I gotta tell you though, like I'm excited, but I'm not excited. You know what I mean? I mentioned this yesterday a little bit. Like I'm excited, but I'm not excited at the same time. We'll see what happens, I guess. I don't know, they don't even have a full patent for 2026 yet, so yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair. Mercedes is really going to be a problem. I mean, again, I don't think we could really, like, I think everything from testing needs to be taken with a grain of salt. I've said this a million times, but, like, I think you really kind of have to take most of it with a grain of salt. I should say, not really all of it, because some of it, yeah, is like legit takeaways, like, you know, how the drivers feel about the cars and their thoughts on, like, it being hard to overtake and things like that. There's so much maintenance would happen, right? Like, yeah, like that stuff is, I would definitely say, like, that stuff is you know, stuff to kind of take away. But overall, I think outside of that, everything else you really just don't know until, and won't know until Australia, you know? So, but time will tell. Time will tell. Favorite F1 driver? I don't really have a favorite right now. Growing up, I was a big Michael fan, and then Seb, and then Daniel Ricciardo, and then once he was kicked out of the sport. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite right now. I'm a big Ferrari fan, so really just kind of whoever drives for Ferrari. My favorite. I have a feeling the new regs are making the drivers miserable. Looking at Hatro's face after testing tells the entire story. Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard anybody say anything positive about the new regs except for Lando. He's the only one. So, where they have have to rev the car up so high for starting. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, Charles even said that they are able to hide so much with the new regulations. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. Sorry. Blair, thank you for the follow. Gonna need 20 red lights. Yo, for real though. And 10 red lights go out and we're underway. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I tell you what, man, like, I wasn't expecting too much from the new regs, but I didn't think it was gonna be like this. You know what I mean?
As night falls in Singapore, the track starts
I did
to warm
not think it
up,
was gonna be like
and
this.
it'll
I don't
be red
think.
hot
I
by
don't
the
think
time
most of the
we
drivers thought
find
it was
out
gonna be like
who's on pole
know?
for tomorrow's race. Time to set the grid then. Welcome along to qualifying
McLaren have
here
an
in
extra pedal?
Singapore.
Extra brake pedal to help the car rotate through turns, or is that fake news? That's probably fake news. I don't understand how that would even work.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please.
The way
Radio
the pedals
check.
work in these cars, I don't even understand how that would work. Nando, what's good? Oh, something just connected and disconnected. I don't know what. All right, it's fine. All right, let's get on track chat.
Standing by.
Apparently, it's only connected to one of the wheels to increase rotation. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how that would be. What is disconnecting? Yeah, I don't know how that would be legal. I don't know how that'd be okay. Ground in school? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fucking nerd. Oh, alright, chat. See how we get on here. See how we do. I don't have high hopes, but again, we're pretty much out of the title fight at this point. Just want to at least just get second constructors called back. And hopefully just end out Lewis's career on a high note. What's up, Superman? Are you the real Superman? not terrible. It's not great, but not terrible. It should be, I think, good enough to get through. I think it'll be close. Let's see. Yeah, about a second off from Oscar. I think we'll be okay. P8 so far. I think it'll be fine. Once again, chat, appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Again, apologies. I'm a little under the weather. Don't feel the greatest, so I don't really sound great and or not really bringing a lot of energy to today's stream. I apologize, but happy to have you all here anyways. Again, we're going into the stream. I don't know if anybody subscribed, but going into the stream, we're at 1,599 subscribers on YouTube.
Okay, radio check.
So literally
radio
one
check.
subscriber away.
Radio check.
From 1,600. So appreciate y'all hitting the sub button if you are enjoying the content. Leave a like on the stream, all that fun stuff. TikTok, you know, same thing. Leave a like, follow if you enjoy the content. Yada yada yada. Twitch, same thing.
Okay,
I
guys,
appreciate y'all.
everyone be aware the car's ready to go.
I appreciate you. All right, here we go. Q2. Putting a decent lap, hopefully. Hey, Pacific Rim, what's good? What is good? Yes, sir. It is. It's your favorite. I know that. And also where you live. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house. Acid is cooked. Yeah, it's not promising. It is not promising for them. I can tell you that. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I saw a report that apparently Adrian Newey was so adamant about certain designs and certain things that it was essentially just tough for Aston and Honda to just build a car because of it. Trying to go back to Alpine. I can't imagine wanting to go back to Alpine. I don't know if what's Alonso depression. It really does though. It really does though. That's terrible. Yeah, it literally is GP2 engine all over again. Literally though. Late there. Not a great lap. Gonna go pull up the Aston HQ and dropkick all the Honda engineers. tell you what, man, like, all things considered, even with how just depressing everything kind of looks for F1 right now, all things considered, it's going to be an exciting year either way. Like, either way, at the end of the day, it's going to be an exciting year. Formula E on steroids? Literally, though. Dude, literally, though. Literally, though. Alright, we're P7 so far. It's actually better than I thought we'd be. Charles is just so fast. Just has been all year. Still ahead of Aiden. I was even on a new set, but excuse me. We're gonna have to do another lap, and now we're P8. Jesus, excuse me again. Yeah, we're gonna have to do another lap. Just to be on the safe side. On the fresh set, so should be, as long as I don't make any mistakes, should be better. I made a decent amount of mistakes on that lap there. So. What if every car breaks down in Melbourne? You know, imagine though. Imagine though. That'd be wild. During the Japanese Grand Prix, Alonso would try to crash into the Honda factory. Wouldn't even be surprised. I would be. Because honestly, like, you look at testing and like all the testing that those cars did, everybody was pretty much fine, you know? So, the reliability levels of what F1 has become nowadays, it's actually quite impressive. It's actually become quite impressive, but pull you over, you're speeding? No, it's fine, man. It's fine. Everything's fine. Just don't look. When Fernando gets pole and spins at C1 to throw everyone off in it. Plan C, baby. Plan C. Formula 1 fan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Tesla type engines before Tesla is in F1. You know? Also for sure holding before the season ends. Nah, not with that head of hair, man. Not with that head of hair. Chilling. Alright, here we go. See if we get it.
"30 seconds left in the session."
No. I knew right away.
We're seeing major front wing damage. Box,
I knew
box,
right
box.
away I was just too late on the brake there. We still got through, thankfully, but I knew right away I was just a little too late on the brake. How many new meters did your wheelbase? 8. And I run it at 8. 2023, I thought for sure Aston would be the next Red Bull. Yeah, Aston's had a couple moments, man. Lando. Hey, we got through though. It was only Q2. So we move on and pretend like it didn't happen. What's up, Jack? Good to see you again. I am indeed back.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
But depending on how this race goes, we might might be taking a trip back to LMU. I think I am going to stream LMU tomorrow. I really enjoyed playing LMU yesterday. Like, I really
Okay,
want to play
engines
LMU
fired up.
again.
We're set.
So, I think we're going to play LMU tomorrow. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, it is a mod. It's an overlay mod that you can find on Overtake. It can be a little finicky sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I upgrade to load cell pedals. I mean, I think they make quite the difference. I definitely think they help. I think like they'll help you feel more consistent under braking, you know? Still kind of got to like tune it to your own liking, obviously, and it's gonna differ based off the game, but overall, I think it helps. Yeah, exactly. Ah, damn it. That slid on me there. There we go. Sausage roll eater. Thank you for following. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for being here. Oh yeah, why does it sound like a V10? It's a V10. I didn't do it! Pacific Rim, thank you for following on Twitch and see you. Oh, I went deep. Teleported from Tic Tac. Didn't know you knew how to teleport. Do you mind sharing with the class on how to do so? Ready for pizza with this lap? Yeah, it wasn't a great lap. But I mean, again, we're on a used set of tires, so like, I'm just trying to put a lap in, you know? That's really all that was. That's really all that was. Yay, P10, you were right. Cody, hello. You have an idea? What's your idea? Running at a higher frame rate. Give me a second here, chat. Oh, excuse me. Pull that up. I like having this stuff up in the background. You're watching on both? You're gonna chat on both? Is that what's happening here? I appreciate everybody tuning in, by the way. Whatever platform you're watching on, whether it be Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. Alrighty. Put on our fresh set here. And then gotta make up 2 seconds somehow. Probably more. Probably more. Man, you doing that's gonna fucking. I don't have the brain capacity for that, man. Because when you do that, I have to look at 2 different chat boxes for that. So if you're gonna like type one message on the one and then type like follow up to that message or complete the message on the other, it's gonna throw me off. Although keep doing it because it helps my analytics. So. Oh yeah. Aerodynamics are for people who can't build engines or already can't do both. Oh, you're good, Kirks. No worries, man. Do your thing. Good. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Yeah, that's just because of Twitch being Twitch. That's why. Twitch just kind of like uploads at a slower rate than every other platform. So like, you watch my YouTube streams, you watch my TikTok streams, it is a little bit, there's not as much of a delay to it. It's pretty minor delay, really, overall. But leaving it a P3, oh, that's crazy. I don't know about all that. Doing it on both is too hard, that's what she said. I have a V8 in 2025. This is actually a V10. It's actually a V10. Alright, here we go, chat. Let's see. It's a decent start to that. So bad in Sector 2 here. So bad in Second Sector. Oh, so close in the wall. Lost a little bit of time because of it. Somehow purple sector 2. I felt like that was terrible. No! No, we're not counting that.
Excellent lap. We're all very
We're on pole.
pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
Ron Paul.
Great work, guys.
I certainly didn't dump it in the
Well,
last
that wraps
corner.
up qualifying, but
Never
don't
happened,
worry.
chat.
We'll be back tomorrow as we head
Never
into
happened.
the Grand Prix.
Y'all didn't see shit. I really did kind of do a Lance Stroll there, low key. Low key. Why don't you have a V16? Yeah, if I just take two V8s and put them together, does that make a V16? Aston Martin have somehow been able to find 1 second of time in just 5 days. It's crazy work from the team. Adrian Newey told the drivers they were 4 seconds off the top team. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, again, you can only take so much from testing because so much changes in such a short amount of time. By the way, sometimes I might say the most random things known to man. Yeah, for sure. For sure. You do it all the time, but it's okay. Still love you for it. Hey, Stroll, if you had rewind IRL. True. True. All right, we're on pole. We're on pole. We'll take it. Now, let me just make sure Charles crashes and DNFs this race. And we get back in the title fight. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, anywho. Chat, once again, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks for being here. I think I could be wrong, but I think we're up over 1,600 subscribers on YouTube now. I think that's what that says over there. I can't really see from here. But, so thank you to those who subscribed. I don't know who it was, but, thank you. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Much love. Much love. Thank you to the new followers on TikTok as well. New followers on Twitch. Already a solid day, man. I appreciate y'all. Once again, I'm a little under the weather, so I apologize if I don't really have a lot of energy and
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good
live on
in
YouTube
2008.
too? Yeah.
We missed
YouTube,
it for a
TikTok,
couple of years,
and Twitch.
but it was great to
Stream on all
come
three.
back to the Singapore Grand Prix.
YouTube, I have like two
And
different
here's our track,
streams. I have a
4.94 kilometers
short stream
long,
and then
and
like a
overtaking
normal
chances
horizontal stream.
into the first corner, into turn 14 at the end of the Esplanade,
Listen,
and now
it
into
makes
turn
me just Joshua
16
in
of
the
the
future.
newly
Baby.
reprofiled sector that
Baby.
we first ran on in 2023.
I just want my
Still,
man to
though,
win the title,
it's
by
punishing
God's
and tough
grace.
on the
Who's your-
brakes,
who's your man?
and the heat and humidity will take an effect on our drivers. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's
Predicting
exciting
a
race.
bottle. I hope I'm wrong. Thanks. I appreciate that.
Lewis Hamilton
Thanks.
lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking
Thanks
at
for
the
that
rest of
prediction.
today's grid, we have
Glad you have faith in me.
Verstappen, Norris,
Granted,
Oscar
you're not wrong,
Piastri,
but
and Behrman,
glad you have faith in me.
Antonelli, Gasly, Bortoletto, and Calimea, Colapinto, Sainz, Aiden Jackson, and Tramnitz, Lawson,
I didn't
Albon,
pay attention to where Hayden qualified.
Isaac
That
Hadjar,
sucks.
and Jack Dewar.
Oh, Fernando. I guess that makes sense.
Hulkenberg, Aaron,
Probably why you're talking about Aston.
Maloney,
That makes sense.
and Zach O'Sullivan
sense.
rounds off the grid.
Yeah, listen, man.
That's it
Fernando's
then.
a hell of a
It's
rookie.
time to go
You know?
racing
He's a hell of a
as we
rookie.
head down
so
trackside for
he'll,
today's race.
you know, he'll get his opportunities.
And alongside me in the commentary box today, former racing driver herself, Naomi Schiff. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not
That
that
Aston
long ago
Martin lineup?
that you
Yeah,
were
it's an
racing
interesting
and
one.
entertaining us on a Sunday.
There's a lot
But
of
in the
changes
years since,
in
the
general.
sport has
These driver
changed quite
lineups
a
that have
bit,
been
hasn't it?
kind
It
of
is
crazy.
certainly an interesting time
Kinda
in this
crazy.
set of regulations because, as you know, when a new
All right. Go, chat.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
With 5 races remaining, we're still in with a chance of taking the Constructors' Championship. The team needs a result from you today.
No, we are not. Matter of fact, I think McLaren can lock it up in this race. But if they haven't already. I kind of like the one-stop, chat. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like the one-stop. So that's precisely what I'm going to do. That is precisely what I'm going to do. Hopefully, hopefully we have some good pace. We'll see.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
I think us getting pole was a fluke, to be honest with you. I think us getting pole was a bit of a fluke, so. See what happens. Aston should take the safety car and put it in their F1 car at this point. You know what? Yeah, just swap out their entire F1 car and just put the safety car on the grid instead. Then medium? Well, too late now. Too late now. Claire Verstappen, Claire, what kind of super multiverse is this? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And this track is a high crash prone track. It is, not so much in the F1 games though. Especially the later you get in a career mode. Hi, Devlin? Yeah, hi, Devlin. Hello. Alright. See how we do here, chat.
Okay, incredible parking there. Nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
See how we do. How many laps? 100%. So however many laps the Singapore Grand Prix is. I don't remember. 62. Alright, here we go, chat. 5 red lights. And the Lewis Hamilton retirement tour starts now. Got a decent getaway. Max got an even better one coming up behind me here. I expect Max to be very quick, being on the softs. He already got past Charles. As per usual, we don't have any sort of straight line speed. So, I'm gonna have to try to defend hard here. Don't want to defend too hard because we don't want to destroy the tires, but gotta do what we gotta do. What difficulty? Not 110, 105. 110 is just a little too high for me. Depending on the track. Some tracks, like, yeah, I can definitely bump it up to 110, but most tracks, 105 is usually a good number. Time I do a formation lap, I feel like I'm gonna crash for some reason. Interesting. There we go. UI is a mod? Yeah.
Okay,
there's a lot of mods.
Now available.
There's a lot of mods. The UI, a lot of deliveries, all deliveries on the cars, as well as tires, the engine sound. We're rocking a lot. Alright. The game keeps like stuttering. Max has DRS behind, so I gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Yeah, AI level is set to 105. makes the ranks. Yeah, I saw a lot of the driver marks. Happy with it. All that. Yellow behind. Only 6'9". Nice.
I've got information on Albon for you. They're retiring from the race.
Nice. Any assists? No, no assists. Other than flashbacks. I do tend to use those. But rewind, whatever you want to call them. Max has got the run on me here. A lot of overtakes to try to stay ahead. Sticking on the outside, then it comes to the inside. Nice. Stay ahead. There we go. Gotta keep doing that. A big bit of second McLaren. Yeah, we're in season 3 of our MyTeam career mode. So it's been a lot of craziness. A lot of craziness. How long have you been playing for? I mean, shit, I've been playing racing games my entire life, really. Yeah. Playing racing games like my entire life. I mean, the F1 games in particular, also pretty much my entire life. I did 10 seasons and Max with Chick.
Gap to your teammate behind, 8.9 seconds.
Interesting choice. Yeah, dude, some of these driver changes are crazy. Thank you for that call. I appreciate it. Alright, let's see if we can stay ahead again. Pretty much just trying to save like all of my overtake here. Kind of work on building the battery back up from there. Telling him thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it, Joe. No, if I let Max go, like if he gets ahead of me, he's gonna be gone. I'm not gonna keep up with him. Where'd you get the Apex GP outfit? I got it online. I got it off of Etsy. Found somebody who makes them. They had a couple different ones. They had like, Apex GP. They had Red Bull. They had a few different ones. But unfortunately, like their store on Etsy no longer exists. But I mean, shit, you can find so many people who make them. This is nice though. Like it's a legitimate race suit. It's not like just some like Halloween costume. Take there. Max is gonna get another run on me, but we're good. Not great.
Gasly's just set the fastest lap of the race so far. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Oh, we need to. Like, just creating a little bit of a train behind us here. Welcome to Singapore. Even with medium traction control, I drift like crazy. Yeah, I mean, the handling in this game is maybe a little weird sometimes. Be a little weird sometimes. Really, the big thing is just trying to short shift as much as you can without like compromising too much speed, and just kind of go from there. Try not to over-rotate the car too much either.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
I feel like we're not really pushing them too hard, honestly. I think we're doing okay. Take a look at them in a second. Yeah, we're chilling. There. Still get a good exit though. We're actually running like that second sector and the start of the third sector. We actually got semi-decent pace compared to the guys behind. That was terrible. God. A little bit too much of the curve. Team am I? Apex GP. Apex GP. Just like me. Next, a little bit closer this time. Had a little bit of a snap of the rear end. I can kind of just keep this going, continue to save all my battery for that first straight there. Should be able to continue to hold them off. We get a really good exit out of there pretty much every time. I don't even really have to worry about using any sort of extra battery deployment. Kind of the same thing there. Well, he's a little bit closer that time. Ruben, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.1 seconds.
Chad, I tell you what a difference a day makes, huh? You say, went so poorly. After the stream, I put in a little bit of practice, just to, I wanted to get a thumbnail for today, but, yeah, I put in a little bit of practice, just to try to get, like, a rhythm back in this game. But I'm glad I did. I feel like I'm there again, you know? The question is, do they have the car? We have the truck. That movie is full of so many cringe moments, but I love it though. I love it. kind of just like, it's almost like we're doing like the Carlos Sainz strategy right now. It's working out pretty well. Working out pretty well. The question does become what happens once everybody's boxed. Especially because we're doing a one-stop strategy. I might switch back to a two-stop, but not really sure yet. I feel like the one-stop's good. I feel like we're managing the tires pretty well. Time will tell. I guess we'll see what happens. What I do know is, again, Chad, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Whatever platform it is that you are watching on, I appreciate y'all. Starting to pull away from Max now outside of our DRS range, which honestly probably not the move. I probably should have kept him within DRS range. That might open the door to allow Charles to get ahead of him. He's back within DRS range now, at least. But I said that might open the door for Charles to get ahead of him. I feel like if that happens, Charles is going to get past me. So we'll leave there. Back in there. I will say I'm kind of shocked though. I know it's early yet, but this race is going a lot better than I thought it would. Certainly didn't think we were going to put the car on pole. I didn't think we'd have this kind of pace. That we would have been riding the struggle bus. We usually do. Singapore, historically speaking, is not one of my better tracks. So I'm actually quite surprised right now.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Justin, thank you for the follow. How do you get your HUD to look like that? It is a overlay mod that you can find on Overwatch. That game keeps like stuttering. Only why is the grid so cursed? This is your second season? It's actually my third. It's actually my third, which has made it even more cursed, to be honest with you. T. Alex, thank you for the follow. Track is this? This is Singapore. Singapore.
Piastri has just set the fastest lap of the race.
Alright, Charles got past Max. Now it's back to trying to defend again. Oh no!
So sorry, guys.
Never happened. Never happened. Let's see a thing. Rip? Who died, man? I'm sorry for your loss. I got on the... I hit overtake and got on the throttle as I'm still kind of turning out there, and it just dumped back up entirely. Okay.
So sorry, guys.
That might be the worst crash I've ever had in the history of F1. That was so terrible. That was so bad. That was so bad. But it didn't happen. Never happened. That was so terrible.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Oh, shit. Funny. Why does the Apex GP car sound like a V10? It's a V10 audio mod. What you're hearing. What car am I using? Apex GP. I can't believe I did that, chat. That was such a bad crash. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Oh, Charles looks so quick. Sorry, my watch is like doing a thing. I'm trying to. There we go. Okay. Sorry. That was so bad. Right there. Charles
Car in
is so
front
quick,
is a
man.
second a lap
So
faster.
quick.
1 second.
This guy is like on steroids. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. There's just nothing I can do about it. And his car's just been so reliable too. Like just had like no DNFs. Like oh my god. It's been crazy. My tires. Fine. I don't know why like all of a sudden I feel like I have like I'm just starting to push a little too hard, but what the fuck was that? The game just lagged so bad there. You can get a mod like that on an Xbox? No, unfortunately not. What sucks about playing this game on console, you can't do anything. You're kind of stuck with the vanilla experience, which gets so boring so quick. Shitty.
Gap to your teammate behind, 22.8 seconds.
mean, we're at least pulling away from the guys behind. And, I mean, Charles kind of pulled away from us a little bit, but not by a lot. Who's my teammate? Aiden Jackson. One of the main characters from the Breaking Point story. Sounds so nice. Yeah, I love the V10s, man. I love them. I miss them so much. V10s, V12s, they were all so great. DNF? DNF, chat. Alex Albon. Albon DNF on like lap 2. Verstappen's coming in, and he started on the soft, so kind of makes sense. Charles pulled away from me a little bit on that last lap. He made a couple mistakes. And we're solid. My watch has like the stopwatch feature, which I kind of hate, and I wish I could turn it off. Activated by a button on the side, and it keeps starting on me. Chairman at Ferrari will probably happen soon. I don't know. It all kind of depends on how he does with Haas going forward. Come on. Oh, that was close. That was close. Yeah, I mean, if he does well, then, yeah, I mean, we'll get a seat with Ferrari for sure. Oh my god. Terrible. I don't know how I didn't get called for track limits there, but whatever. Especially in the F1 games for my team, you could become like a Toto manager. Yeah, that'd be cool, like more of a management style thing. Why does this keep... I'm gonna lose it. I'm sorry, chat. It's annoying. I don't know why it keeps stopwatch. The problem is when it starts to stopwatch, I can't see any of my notifications. The whole reason why I wear my watch. God forbid, like somebody's fucking calling me or...
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Maybe
remove the watch. That is an option. That is an option. But again, it's just, that's how I... God forbid if I get a call from someone that like I need to answer kind of deal, you know? Saw a video of a car driving into a house. It might have been Alonso. Shit. Here we go. Crazy how as a rookie he's already come to go.
The car ahead is a second a lap faster than you.
It was Jack Doohan. Probably. I don't think Jack Doohan got enough of a chance in F1. F1. Crazy how quickly they moved on from it. Seth, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Logan Sargent. That's the real goat right there. Where did Logan Sargent go? Yeah, I think he's in IndyCar. I think that's where he's at now. I know he got like a test run with one of the teams. I think they signed him. I'm honestly not even sure. But yeah, I think that's where he went. I tell you what, it sucks that we finally, after 3 seasons, we finally have a car that can, you know, compete with the top teams. And it's still just not good enough because Charles Leclerc is so goddamn quick. Sucks. Sargent got like 1 point over 2. Yeah, Sargent didn't exactly do too great once he got to F1. Alright, Seb. I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for being here. Kevin, thank you for the follow. Once again, chat, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for bearing with me here a little under the weather, so I kind of feel like shit and sound like shit. But again, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you to all the new followers, new subscribers. Appreciate y'all. How do you find the inverted V3s? I love them. Yeah, they're great. Great. I've kind of repeatedly told myself, like, when the time comes for me to upgrade my wheel, I'm keeping my pedals. That's for sure. Player WDC, it's gonna happen. He's 110 points ahead of us. We only got, 6 races to go after this race. He's just been so consistent all season. Inverting mine, I'm not sure yet. Listen, man, I'll tell you what. I don't think the inverted pedals necessarily made me a better driver or anything like that. But I do love the feel of the inverteds more than the standard, setup. I'm so much more comfortable with the inverted setup because, it's like driving an actual car at that point. Even if it's not necessarily the most immersive or realistic, depending on what car you're driving. tell you one other thing, chat. I mean, other than the couple crashes, it's actually been a pretty sweet race for me. I'm kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting it. And the couple crashes I had was just because I was just pushing too hard to try to stay ahead of Charles. Charles is coming in. So I'm assuming Charles is doing a 2-stop. With us doing the 1-stop, we should be able to get ahead of him again, depending on what our pace is on the hards. And then from there, it's just a matter of just trying to bend as best as we can. Where's Hulkenberg at? No idea. No idea. Probably somewhere towards the back. He's still driving for Audi, and they are still pretty terrible. I don't know why, but I like your shoes. Thanks. That's the goal. The goal is for you to like my shoes. They're my own custom shoes that you can get off my merch store. $50 plus shipping. That coat is being wasted? Yeah, he really is. Just start drop shipping? I don't know enough about it to start it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest. Kind of dumb when it comes to a lot of this stuff. Trying to learn as much as I can in a short amount of time. But we're actually kind of pulling away from the gas here, which is nice. Hopefully Charles gets held up by some of the that they came out behind. Come on.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now.
Thanks, Christmas. I appreciate
taking care of them.
I appreciate you. Chad, I have a question for y'all. Those of you watching. How interested would you be if we did like a one-off like retro F1 race from any era? whether it was like 2000s, 90s, 80s, 70s. I forgot where I was on track for a second. How interested in that would you guys be? Just like a one-off stream, just something a little different.
We're approaching the pit
window. It was a content
now.
idea that I had that came to mind yesterday, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do like a video or do a stream on it instead. Take the silence as it now. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let's take it back. Gato, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Isn't that cat Spanish? Right? Isn't that the Spanish word for cat? Continuing to pull away from Oscar. Good. Take that. We will take that. And we're putting in some pretty consistent lap times. Like, nothing incredible, but I mean, overall, we're running pretty well. I gotta say, we're running pretty well. Like, our lap times are pretty consistent. Not really killing the tires at all. Like, it's been a pretty good stint so far. Again, for a track where I tend to struggle at, like I'm pretty happy with it. I'll take it. I will take it. Chad, does anybody know how long a pit stop is here? Like how much time you lose by pitting? I have no idea what the gap to Charles is behind, but...
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
Okay, mate, okay.
With you. It's 23 seconds. Okay. So are we gonna overcut Charles then? No way, right? Fly there.
Don't forget, box this lap.
Discovered I can fit comments and learn something new every day. Look at you. Look at you. I'm proud of you. Alright, hopefully it's a good pit stop. Good. Thanks, Uncle Dave. Ouch.
Right, nice. Let's go, come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Damn. God was just ahead of us. Alright, so provisionally we're P2. Right behind Charles. P1. Now the real question is if we can kind of, oh my god, what is happening? I just saw carbon fireworks flying. We can somehow manage to keep with Charles. He's gonna pit again. He's gonna go, assuming medium soft. We're only doing the one stop. If you can keep with Charles, then, you know, ultimately our strategy might work out really well for us. Those on old cars, so we should be able to get them here. Go.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
Alright, once again, that's better. Can we stay? Charles here. Stay with Charles. $1 million question. He's gonna have DRS on Cali. We got DRS on him. That really matters. Hopefully Cali can just kind of continue to back him up into me here. That'd be great. Sound of the car mod? Yes, it is. It's a V10 audio mod. Oh wow, that was kinda close there, Charles.
Gap to your teammate behind, 13.4 seconds.
Oh god, I almost dumped it. Trying to make the move. Can he get it to stick on the outside? He can. We're gonna send it down the inside on Cali there.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Yeah, Mark, we just hit. I would hope there's no tyre concerns at the moment. Alright. Yeah, hopefully, like I said, hopefully we just kind of keep with. Charles doesn't seem to really be running that quick on the mediums. Let's go around. He also might have some damage now. Oh, he got really defensive there. I respect it. Yeah, he might have a little bit of wing damage, I don't know. Yeah, he's missing. I can just barely see it. He's missing.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Kind of holding him up a little bit here. It's huge for us. So if I can honestly get past him and then build a gap, I mean, it really should be an easy win for us at that point. He's still just so quick on the straight stuff. If I have a run here. Perfect. Alright, now let's see if we can pull away. Hamilton in the Apex car? Yes, he is. He's retiring at the end of the season, but we only got him for a year. Yeah, we signed him at the start of season 3 here. Again, I'm really curious, like, now that, like, we literally signed him to a new contract to keep him on for the next season. And then he announced he's retiring. I'm curious as to, like, what happened. Like, I don't have the ability to, like, some of the other guys I've been looking at, I don't have the ability to send them a contract offer. So, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. My hope is that they give us a chance, you know, during the off season to send a contract offer to someone. Let me pick my driver, but let's see. Somehow still an upgrade from Ferrari. True. Chase, thank you for that all. Matt plays golf. Thank you for calling as well. What's your handicap, Matt? How good are you? Or bad are you? Pulling away from Charles a little bit here. As I would expect. I think Bearman was one of the cars that started on hard, so he should still have to come in. Okay, yep, there it is. Perfect. One drag round, shot an 81. Hey, that's not bad though. Not bad. Better than I am. Like, significantly better than I am. Not too shabby, though. Like a plus 55 handicap. That's
Aiden's coming in.
That's about where I am. And every round I play, I have one shot that's just like perfect. Perfect every time. And it's the shot that keeps me coming back to golf. Otherwise, all the other shots makes me completely hate golf. Play with a couple friends, so it wasn't really too serious. That's fair. That's fair. You know, yeah, at the end of the day, golf should be fun. It should be a good time. Unless you're trying to play competitively. Then, you know, I can see. I love golf. Great time.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 49.5 seconds.
Allow me to go golfing again, man. It's one thing I hate about the winter. Not being able to golf sucks. Part of the reason why I want to live somewhere warmer.
flag.
Oh, we're running pretty strong here. And again, the rest of this race should be pretty straightforward. Really should be close to it. Carl still has to pit again. I think Gasly still has to pit again. So yeah, so we should be able to get this win, get some good points from Charles. Not that it matters. I think the points gap is just still way too big for us to come back in the title fight, but at the very least, we'll take some pride. Live in Texas, so I golf year round. Yeah, but I'm a little jealous. Living in Pennsylvania, you don't really get that opportunity. And it rains so much here too that like springtime's tough as well. Like the weather starts to break, but then you can't even really go golfing. Everything's just so wet. So you kind of have to wait till summertime. Last summer, it just rained like every single weekend. It sucked. It was not a good year for golf, unfortunately. Jersey better? I'm not a big Jersey guy. No hating on anybody who lives in Jersey. It's not a fan. Don't get me wrong, I don't love PA, but no. I just looked at the logos, saw Gasly and Ferrari, forgot the Claire was in the Claire. Out of place. Proud of you. Proud of you. I've only tuned into every single stream so far in the season, but yeah, no, it's fine. Middle Township and Wildwood equals peak life. Yeah, I don't love Wildwood. I really don't. I don't love it. Like, it's alright. It's definitely one of the, like, nicer beaches in Jersey. But, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I'd actually rather go to, like, Atlantic City, which, like, isn't that nice of a beach, but still. Got one time meat, yeah, straight. Straight. Wait, I just realized what you said. You should know what Leclerc looks like since you're always looking at his bumper. Yeah, that's fair. You got me there. You got me there. Just a tourist attraction? Yeah, that it is. That it is. But yeah, not really a fan. How do you feel about the new cars and regulations? I mean, at first I was excited for it, you know what I mean? It said it would create better racing, and you know, it's gonna make things more challenging because they're just lighter and more nimble, and you know, driver skill was gonna kind of be more of a factor, and I loved it. And then obviously now we're seeing everything that we're seeing here at testing, which I do take with a grain of salt. You know, we don't truly know how things are gonna be until Melbourne, which is only a couple weeks away, but. Yeah, I mean, I don't have high hopes. I don't have high hopes, I can tell you that. I have a feeling that we're going to see a lot of very boring races. You know, drivers are truly having to constantly just lifting cars around the track.
Still looking good.
It's not going to make for some good racing, I can tell you that. So, I don't have high hopes. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe it'll actually be really exciting. Maybe some team will figure out how to maintain battery without having to lift and coast. Maybe that team will be like a complete underdog, like a Williams or an Alpine or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? Who knows? What was the purpose of removing the MGUK apart from it being yes? For real though. For real. Yeah, I mean, listen, when they announced like these new engine regs and kind of went into detail on how they were going to work and everything else, like, I didn't love the idea. I'll be honest, I didn't love the idea. Thought it was certainly a choice, but again, my thought was like if it at least creates better racing at the end of the day, that's all I care about. And well, by the list of things, we're not getting that. So, but again, we don't know. We don't know. And we really won't know until Melbourne. So we'll see what happens. See what happens. Best mod back in the chat. Kirks might have a word with you. Kirks might want to have a word with you. Just said it's just like driving Formula E. Yeah, and I mean, it kind of seems like it. It seems like it's Formula E on steroids, and I don't love that. I don't love that. Maybe it's Ferrari's year. It might be, dude. A lot of guys were saying that like Ferrari actually have a good car. But yeah, we'll see, man. I'm not gonna get my hopes up too soon. Not gonna get my hopes up. Again, like I always wait till the first race of the season. That's when I determine how I'm gonna feel for the rest of the season. So not gonna get too far ahead of myself. Toto said Red Bull is the bar. Yeah. I mean, Toto said that Red Bull has the best car, and they probably do. It wouldn't shock me. Been here since the beginning, and I'll be here for the end when Big Daddy gets canceled. You know what's crazy, dude? I feel like as a content creator, you don't retire, just get canceled. That's just, like, that's what happens in life. That's how you go out.
Gap to your teammate behind, 50.1 seconds.
Do you want to retire? Yeah, right. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, let me just start sharing some politics, guys. Let me just start spreading some hate. Fuck it. Ah, shit. Oh, that was close. Okay. Good. No, my luck, man, by the time, like, if this channel and if this platform ever, like, you know, if I ever get to a point to where I do this shit for a living, and, you know, like, get consistent viewership and consistent money rolling in and things like that, if I ever reach that point, I feel like the thing that's going to take me out is going to be somebody creating some sort of AI video of me, like, murdering someone. That's gonna be what takes me out, or me saying some racist shit and then like everybody believes it. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be some shit like that. That's gonna be what takes me out. I'll open up Photoshop and get the work boss. Alright, thanks, man. All I have to do is make a post on Twitter. Everyone believe me? You're not wrong, though. You're not wrong, though. Sorry, AI about having a field day. True. Andre, thank you for the follow. How's it get that sound? It's an V10 audio mod. V10 audio mod. You can find it on everything. Or if you go over to my YouTube stream, it's in the description as well. I have a link there. Where do you get those shoes? It's from my merch store. So they're my own shoes. Part of my Full Speed Ahead collection. You can get them straight from there. About $50 plus shipping. Which F1 is this? F125. Why do your shoes look like the free helmet from F121? I mean, I don't know. I was going for like a retro kind of design. Kind of the idea. I mean, send me a free pair and I'll review it. No, that's okay. Okay. You could buy a pair instead. I don't know if I'll tell people to buy it, but hey, fair enough. Friends, thank you for following. Appreciate it.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
I don't know, I'm saving up for a PC so I can get a new shoe type. True, one pair of my shoes costs more than LMU. So, you know, you're right. I guess you can't buy them then. I'll promote them to my 120 followers. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Only the head mod gets a free pair. Sorry, but hang on now. Now we're creating obligations that I did not agree to. Hang on now. You know, speaking of merch, pretty soon I'm gonna start working on. No worries, Matt. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Speaking of merch, though, pretty soon I'm gonna work on coming up with some designs for like a spring collection. So maybe when that happens, be on the lookout. Maybe I'll do like a giveaway or something. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. Buy those? I have a couple like designs in mind. I just have to like actually sit there and kind of design them and then take a look at it and see if it's something I like. See how well it turns out. Made shoes with your face sticker bombed, I'd buy. I mean, I could do that. I could do that. Just a meme pair of shoes. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Early on, I definitely want to like try to create like a legitimate, you know, merch site. So. Alright, Charles is in the bits now. He was like 20 seconds behind. So now that he's spinning, I mean, yeah, again, chat, this is a free win for us. This is very much a free win. Unless we get a safety car. Then, maybe not. And it could be some big points on cars.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
But yeah, no, like I want my merch store to be a little bit, you know, a bit more of a legitimate store that like people would actually be interested in wearing clothing, even if it wasn't necessarily to support me. Like it's just kind of more of just like a clothing line kind of deal. And maybe some stuff that didn't necessarily have my logo on it or anything like that. Just stuff that had like some really nice designs or whatever. Kind of more or less the idea right now. But I don't know. Like I said, I have some designs in mind, some specific articles of clothing that I want to do. But we'll see. Yeah, I mean maybe. Maybe, you might be right, eh? Yeah, Jack, buddy, I mean, you better be paying attention in school. I will tell your parents. I'm gonna tell your mom. Jack, I watched the stream in school and I don't log in. Started F1 on Xbox last night. Huge NASCAR fan, was really enjoying the game. Yeah, no, F1's a good time overall, especially like when you're just starting out. Especially when like you're just kind of starting out playing and you're just starting to get into career mode. And I tell you what, man, like F1's career mode is still by far better than anything else that's on the market. So, while there's definitely better games in terms of overall gameplay, it's still good. Still good. ACC is better. ACC is better in terms of like how car physics work. That's about it. Yeah, ACC getting to an online lobby at Mazda, starting the front. That's experience. Yeah, definitely. No, Daily is not only you, it's actually a V10 sound that you're hearing. It's Aiden, shut up. it's a V10 sound that you're hearing. It's a V10 audio mod. Ready for 2026? No. Thank you for the follow. No, not really. Not really. I mean, I'm excited for, like, the DLC for this game, kind of. Like, I had a thought, like, yesterday, I was like, man, like, if the cars really are as bad in real life as today, I could only imagine Codemasters trying to fucking program that shit into the game, you know what I mean? So, see what happens there. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hope it's good, but I have very low expectations as a whole. Very low expectations. Glad you don't have to pay extra money for F1 streaming if you have Apple TV. I love that. I do love that. Like, I was a little worried when the Apple TV deal got announced. You know, I mean, currently, like, before, I was able to watch on ESPN through my TV provider, and, yeah, it's great. Like, I had no problems. So I was a little worried about the Apple TV thing, especially because at first, the way they kind of described it, it sounded like it was going to be, like, one of those things where, like, you had to have Apple TV, and you had to sign up for, like, F1 TV. Which like, if I had to pay for a subscription within a subscription, yeah, that would have turned me off. No, the fact that it's just included with Apple TV, that's awesome. I love that. I love that. Especially since I already have Apple TV. I love everything about that. What AI difficulty? 105 is what I race on. It'd be hard, just a random chance of the car leaving the line, keeping everything else the same. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, the whole preseason testing thing, I was a little upset about, but I mean, whatever. It's just testing. It's just nice knowing that everyone's back on it, you know. But yeah, it kind of sucks that they did it the way they did. What wheel do you have? It's a Fanatec wheel. This is the CSL DD wheelbase. Oh, fair enough. And then the wheel itself is the Formula V chute. Something like that. But yeah. I also want to upgrade my wheel. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my wheel, but like, I've had this thing for a few years now. more than a few years, really. I've actually had it 5, 6 years now at this point. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. For me, it's just time for an upgrade. And I really want to get the Moza FSR wheel. That thing is sick. But with that, like, I'd want to get a new base as well, something higher than what I have. Yeah, I just don't have that kind of money. Just don't have that kind of money. I'd also like to get their, I want to get their sequential shipment too, something like that. In due time. Unless somebody wants to just donate like a quick 10 grand to me, that'd be nice. That'd be pretty cool. R9, R38 coming in? Yeah, I can't imagine, to be honest with you. The first ever direct drive base was in space, so like, for me, like, I couldn't imagine going down to something like that. Like, using that in comparison to using, like, a Logitech or a Dustmaster wheel like that, you know, I get that, but just in general, though. I'm thinking, like, I'm debating on whether or not I'd want to go with, like, the R12 or the R15. Kind of leaning towards the R15. Not too much of a price difference, and then on top of that, like, I'll want to higher nuclear than I would the R12, so, I don't know. The KS Pro wheel is sick, and for the price, like, it's a good wheel for that price. What, dude, like, that's what's awesome about Moza, man. Like, Moza, like, I know I have Fanatec, and I do like that Fanatec stuff. Like, Moza is just offering such a wide variety of products for a good price point, and, yeah, it's awesome. PC, so I can't get into making me mad, that's fair. Now's not a good time to try to get into the PC market, I can tell you that. As I'm sure you're aware.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 50.2 seconds.
Alright, well, Chad, I tell you what, man, the one stop has definitely been the move here. Definitely been the move. I'm happy that Charles had some problems where he made some contact with somebody trying to get past someone. I don't know who or when. Him losing part of his front wing, obviously, that kind of hurts him. I don't know where he's sitting right now, position-wise, but... And again, not that it really matters, because I think the gap between us, you know, 110-point gap going into this race, I think it's just too wide for me to make that comeback, but hey, at least for pride purposes, you know, it's been a good race. It's been a good race. We've been running fairly smooth, fairly consistent. I'm pretty happy. If I went off marketplace, yeah, that's an option. Specs for like 500 to 1,000. That's all you need for LMU and iRacing? Yeah, I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. I'm actually shocked by like how well LMU runs. It's a couple hiccups here and there, but overall, like it's actually pretty consistent.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
A sudden safety car? Please don't. Please don't. It'll make this race interesting again, but please don't. Maybe get close to that. The TV just works just fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess. I don't know. Something about having a really nice monitor, it does make all the difference. Really does make all the difference. Yeah, like the amount of input delay you get on a television set, even a really nice television set, crazy. Unless you have an OLED. Like if you have an OLED, then you're good. But see how good you really are? Are you gonna Alright, give me a monitor. Hey, yo, monitors aren't that expensive. What's it do a lap? Oh, let me drive. No, I'm good. Thanks, though. Cockpit camera in this game kind of sucks, so I'm good. Have I bottled it yet? I mean, technically yes, but we're gonna pretend it didn't happen. Someone who can't even afford a PC yet? Yes, they are. Oh, you gotta save up, brother. Take out a loan. Get a credit card. Max out a credit card on PC components. Or just on the PC and peripherals. Call it a day. That's the American way, baby. Life hack. Credit card tab 15. Imagine that. Possible to be American without credit card debt comes with the territory. Amen to that, man. Amen to that. Credit's such a scam. It really is. I hate it. No Blaze would give this guy on F1. I could never drive an actual. I could never drive an actual F1 car. Thank you for following that up. I'd be about 30 seconds off the base. I don't have the leg strength to drive an F1 car. That's really my biggest issue. 30 seconds off the base, not bad. Million? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Monaco? No, this is Singapore. Singapore. First person for a lap where Aiden and I go on strike. I guess you're going on strike though. Oh, fine. You want me to go first person for a lap? Fine. Here we go. First person for a lap. Dude, I don't know what it is, man. First person, I kid you not, driving in first person in this game honestly makes the car feel worse. It really does. It really does. And I don't know if it's because of, like, just the way you're seeing the input of the wheel, like, I mean, it matches it 1-to-1, but, like, I don't know, something's just off. You know, I really hate it. Really do hate it. Really do hate it. But it's really not that hard. I don't know why people are like, oh my god, this is so hard. And like, yeah. It's really, it just doesn't, but it just doesn't look good. It doesn't feel good. Just not good. There you go. There's a lap. It genuinely is crazy. I feel like I get more force feedback in TV bot games. I really do. I really do. Like, I felt like I lost, like, all force feedback in that camera. Right now, I feel like I have it again. It's the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing. So going on strike? Alright. We'd only be able to get 24 hours of 11s. Not wrong there. Not wrong there. Gabriel, thank you for following. Appreciate it. 24 hours of the fresh. You guys are great mods, by the way. I want you to know that. I mean, with that receding hairline, you can line the competition. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Again. Fastest lap route? Nah, I mean, our tires are pretty... Well, not pretty warm, but, like, they've seen a decent amount of wear at this point. We're not going to be able to get fastest lap. No way this is F125? It is. It definitely is. Tiramisu Cake, thank you for the follow. Good. Think I have potential? I promise you I don't. I'm very average. I'm a very average driver. Nanobites, thank you for the gift. I appreciate that. Yeah, you gotta do that. Thank you. It's just a cat. That is a cat. That's actually hilarious. Race. Welcome back, man. Is this F125? Yes, it is. Do I do Forza? No. I am going to play the new Forza, like the new Forza Horizon when it comes out. So I will stream it. No, F1 2013 with mods. It's not F1 2013 with mods. F125. Shut up, Aiden. What AI am I playing? 105. How many more laps? We got 6 to go coming up. To go. But, I mean, it's been a pretty clean race, honestly. It's been pretty good. I really can't complain. Can't count? Well, no, you gotta count the lap that that you're on as a lap. So, we're gonna be on lap 57 of 62, which means there will be 6 laps to go. Okay, alright, just making sure. You ever play with chatters? Sort of. I did it once. And I did it once, and it nobody really joined. So I don't know. I mean, like, eventually we'll do something again. I don't know when, but eventually. Eventually. Nanobites, thank you again. Thank you again. Really ain't gotta do that, but I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Getting mad at your viewers for something they can't help. Can't wait to tell Twitter. Fuck, man. Oh, there goes my run. I'm getting canceled. This just in. I didn't do it 97. Gets mad at viewers. No, don't ban him. Don't ban him. Ignore Aiden. Alright, Aiden's just on one. He's just on one today. No, this is 25. The 2026 DLC probably won't be out till the end of April. Bye, Aiden. Adios. Thank the heavens. Right, yeah, now everybody be chill. Once again, chat, I do appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying it. I know it's been a pretty boring race overall. Not really a lot happened. But that's pretty much how it's gone. That's how this entire season's gone. But again, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks for following. Thanks for chatting. I apologize. I'm a little under the weather today, so sorry if I sound like shit. All there. But again, I do. Should run a poll to see who would join. Oh shit. Way too late on the break. Oh god. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. Y'all didn't see shit. Y'all didn't see shit. I was looking at chat at the wrong time. What else is new? Should run a poll to see who would join a race. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could, but like, I don't really like that. I try to like kind of plan my streams out in advance. So like doing like an online thing, something I would have to, yeah, again, plan it in advance. I have a Discord that I'm trying to kind of be more active in, so you can always join the Discord and like maybe try to get some stuff planned in there. I plan on doing some like members only content with YouTube channel once we kind of get to that point too. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's another thing too. I feel like a lot of my viewers don't have F125, so there's that. Early look at the first race podium. Hamilton, Piastri, Norris. That'd be something. That'd be something. I'd be pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. I doubt it, but we'll see. Great corner, no mistakes. Yeah, I felt like that was pretty good. No helmet. It's sitting in the background. It doesn't fit on my head. That's what. Let me rephrase. It doesn't fit on my head with the headset on. I'd have to wear earbuds. I don't want to do that. Also, I'm pretty hot right now as is. I'm not trying to be like just pouring sweat while wearing a helmet. What's the Discord about? I mean, it's really just a place just for the community to kind of hang out. You know what I mean? You can share your own shit in there, like some of your own clips that you might have, as well as, you know, if you want to just chat about various stuff going on in the gaming world, chat about what's going on in the F1 world, things like that. Yeah, that's really all it is. And then, you know, maybe the opportunity to play with different people, if, you know, people are just kind of looking to play. If you go to my YouTube, there's links in the description on my YouTube. Unfortunately with TikTok, I'm only allowed to, like, there's a character limit for the bio. So, like, I can only put so much in the TikTok bio. To where, like, YouTube, I mean, you can put fucking book. So is it the same? Yeah, it's just I didn't do it in 97. There should be a link to my YouTube on my. There should be a link to my YouTube on my TikTok bio. That should be. At least I thought. Yeah, AI percentage is 105. There ain't any links? Really? Huh. Alright. Let me finish this race and let me take a look. I swore I put a link to my YouTube. My TikTok bio. Maybe not.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Maybe not. I don't know. It's all a blur now. Do you do this for free time or more? Like, do I do this as a hobby, is essentially what you're asking? I don't know. I mean, yeah, like, I enjoy it as a hobby. I mean, I would love to make a career out of it. I don't make nearly enough money from it to turn it into a career. So, I mean, there's that. But, no, I mean, yeah, I really enjoy it. I do treat it like a part-time job, you know, because, again, I mean, right now I treat it as like a full-time job, but, like, when I go back to work full-time, I treat it as like a part-time job. Just because there is a chance to make money from it, and then again, hopefully one day I'm able to turn it into a career, make it a full-time thing. But yeah. Alright, cool. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'm live across the board. You can see me live on YouTube, see me live on Twitch. YouTube got a little quiet today, but yeah. Anywho, we won.
Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations.
It was a boring race, but we won.
Let's keep pushing, man. We can do this.
I mean, I don't think so, Lewis. I don't think we're gonna things up, but.
And Lewis Hamilton takes the checkered flag and once again wins.
Am I lagging on YouTube? I think so.
And it's one thing to win, but to win like that in total dominant style, that was a fantastic drive, and it is not one that we see very often.
It's time for our podium celebrations. And as ever in Formula One, 3 is the magic number. And back on the top spots that he's taken so often in the past, so well done to Lewis Hamilton.
Hi, Jay. Jack, is my YouTube lagging? Am I good? Power, thank you for the follow. How do you get the speedometer? It's an overlay mod that you can find on Overtake. Or if you go to my YouTube stream, find it in the description there. I'm good? Okay. It looked like it just lagged on me for a second. And like a little behind my tablet. But I think that's just my tablet.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
All right, well, there we are, folks. Yeah, I mean, it's a big win. It's a big win. Charles only finished 7th. Obviously, things did not go his way there. So, I mean, you know, we gained some points on him, which is big. But at the end of the day, we're 91 points back with 6 races to go. I mean, again, it would take an actual miracle and then some for us to close the gap. But to be able to win here, I mean, that was huge. Granted, you know, because this isn't a track that I'm very good at, typically, historically speaking. So, I'll take it. I'll take it. YouTube Live is quiet, but it's all good. That should be on your end. That should be on your end, because it's the same audio track that I'm running on like TikTok and Twitch and everything else. So. Should be anyways. Yeah. Fair enough. What time is it? It's only 10:56. Still early yet. Still a nice little 3-hour stream. I mean, that was pretty good. Do I call it there, Chad, or do we maybe play some LMU? I might play some LMU. Might do a race in LMU quick. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe not. I do gotta get thumbnails made. Gotta get some thumbnails made.
Can I borrow you for a moment, boss?
Dreads, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm gonna call it there. I want to play LMU, but I gotta get thumbnails made and shit. Girlfriend's gonna be work early, so. And I don't feel well. So, there's that as well. There's that as well. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Folks, go over and check out Matt Gray 22 on Twitch. I will have to go take a look at that myself. Sure. Thanks, Strats. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Well, folks, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. I had fun. It was a good race. We'll be back on tomorrow. Might be on like early again as well, and then you know, depending on how I'm feeling, we'll try to go a little bit longer on the stream. Do a little bit longer one. Like I said, tomorrow we're doing LMU. Maybe we'll do a little bit of F1. Like maybe I'll start with F1 just to do the next race, and then we'll switch over to LMU. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll most likely just do LMU because I really want to play LMU. But yeah. I mean, at this rate, we'll be done with season 3 by the end of by the middle of next week. So should be fun. And then I'll decide from there whether or not I actually want to continue and do a season 4. 1v1 you tomorrow? I think I'm good. Chief. If it was easier for me to set up like 1v1s in LMU, I'd be down, but it's not. So wise dodge. Thank you. Very, very wise for my age, but I'm old, so you know I should be, I guess. But once again, chat, I appreciate you all tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Are we officially at the 1600 mark on the subscribe count on YouTube? No. According to this, I'm still at 15.99. So if anybody wants to drop a sub over on YouTube to get us to 1,600, that'd be appreciated. But thank you to all the new followers on Twitch and on TikTok. TikTok W's in chat for y'all. You guys were great today. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody, man. Thanks for tuning in. He will give the 16th other sub a challenger. Why am I doing stuff that I'm not agreeing to? Just asking. Do a quick bicep flex. No, there ain't much to show there. All my muscles are like in my shoulders, to be honest with you. That's what I got. That's what I got. I'm trying to work on the biceps, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get everything else, you know. Sub, thank you. I appreciate it. I have the power of moderator. That's no. Just because you're a moderator does not. That's not how that works. It's not how that works. But again, chat, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, we'll be back on tomorrow. We'll do some LMU tomorrow. I might do LMU Friday as well. Or maybe I'll do F1 on Friday, and then we'll do LMU on Saturday. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. But until then, yeah, not bad, right? Not a bad race. We'll take it. Until then, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Much love, as always. Robert Kraft will be joining us tomorrow. I wish. That'd be sick, but no. But folks, as always, stay safe out there. Be kind to one another. Love one another. Adios. Peace out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Have an awesome day. Goodbye.